Hi Leo, welcome back to my channel. This can be for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and it will be a reading having a look to see what kind of person is coming in that will potentially be your next relationship partner, and also a little bit more about this relationship in general. There will be an extended version which will explore this relationship in more detail, the connection, the strengths, the challenges, etc. So you're more than welcome to join me for that via the link below in the show more section. You'll also find my email if you were after private readings. I am currently providing those. That is in the show more section of this email. Otherwise, feel free to like, share, or subscribe to the channel. That would be very much appreciated. Let's have a look, Leo. Let's see what's going on. Who's coming in around you for your next major love relationship? Okay, Leo, straight away I want to say this is going to be a big one. Okay, this is an intensive relationship coming in around you. Okay. Two of chalices straight off the bat here. This is from the time you meet, you're going to connect very, very strongly. You know, you've got the Tower card here. I think the sign of Cancer got similar cards, if I'm honest, but I could be wrong. Feel free to have a quick look if you'd like. But for some reason, Cancer's coming up. I mean, they may have gotten similar cards to you, but look, let's jump into this reading. This is powerful, powerful twin flame or soulmate connection coming forward here. Possibly a face-to-face meeting, and it might have happened at a distance, overseas, on a trip. It could be someone you once met once upon a time. Might have been a long time ago, and only now you're discovering or getting to know them on a more intimate or emotional level. It could be someone foreign, okay, with the Six of Swords, someone who's come from a distance. Might even be a third-party situation connected to this person, because you do have the Three of Pentacles. Not that that's conventionally read as a third-party card, but with the Tower card and the Three of Pentacles, for some of you Leos, I don't necessarily think it's a relationship that's going to develop from deception. I think it's more the fact that there's another person involved somehow. So what comes to mind is a situation such as you and a friend both like the same person, or you and a colleague both like the same person. You know, it's almost that sort of dynamic. It's somewhere around that, I think, Leo. You may even be meeting from work. Okay, so you may know each other as work colleagues or be connected through the working realm somehow. Goods, services, businesses, transactions, etc. It is a very intense relationship, okay, is what I'm seeing. There's going to be a lot of negotiation and sacrifices needed in this relationship, but there is potential for this to be long-lasting and definitely exclusive. They're quite a romantic person, or you're going to bring that romantic side out in them. They're a great communicator. I sense they have quite an active energy to them. They've got Sun here with the Wands and the Sun in the background, so they may have quite a bit of fire energy in their chart as well, which would make me think there's strong compatibility between the both of you. With the Tower card, though, we don't necessarily see destruction. It can still represent things. I mean, but this house is on the edge of the cliff here, and I question the steadiness of this cliff, this landmass. I wonder how. Something about foundations here with this person. I think that's very important, because that cliff has sort of come up, and then you see that wall, like. He's building up that wall, or he needs to build up that wall, because that window cannot stand if its surroundings, you know, it's the law of physics. If its surroundings aren't supporting the structure, then obviously it's not going to be supported. It needs that wall, and just like you need strong bases here. So I don't know why that's coming up, Leo, but that could be significant for some of you. That notion of building strong foundations, or it's important to build solid foundations with this person fairly on in your connection or in this relationship. There is a bit of air energy, Six of Swords, Nine of Swords. Again, the bridge, you know, we don't see what's underneath here, and there's this measly little bridge that separates the two. Something about delicate communication, or communication could be a bit could be a little bit unsteady between the both of you. I think you'll have common interest. I think you'll bond quite well, but in terms of expressing yourself, it might not be always the healthiest. What I get from this, Leo, is threats. Like, or if you're not going to do this for me, I'm going to do that. Or if this isn't going to happen, then I'm going to go and do this. It's, I think it's coming out of a place of defense. You know, you see the bird here, but the person stands very vulnerable. The person doesn't attack back. It's more like the bird that looks like, you know, we can see the claws. So, but the other person is less responsive. So, Leo, this makes me think one of you is going to be more intense or more witty or more intense or more, I don't want to say forceful. I don't necessarily think it's like a forceful energy. I think it's more to do with, it's something to do with communication, and it's something to do with either I mean, it could be like a bit of empty promises. That's why I think those solid foundations are important for you to build fairly early on in this connection. Or I don't know if it's like the notion of someone being all bark and no bite. I think that might be applicable here, where someone may say something but not necessarily follow through with it, so it's not that bad. I mean, if that makes any sense at all for any of you. But the butterflies are here. This is about messengers, okay? Messages coming forward over the bridge here. I don't know if there's some sort of bridge you need to cross with this person. It makes me think that this relationship is going to transform you in a lot of ways, Leo. I definitely feel it's a big one. And I think sort of Cancer had that same energy where they do have a big relationship that encompasses so many milestones or lessons or emotions. And I think you're getting the same thing here, Leo. So something similar. Doesn't mean you're necessarily going to be dealing with a Cancer, but it could definitely indicate that what's happening here between the both of you is quite intense and quite similar in that aspect. Look, this person could be a very good negotiator, okay? They've got sort of negotiation cards, communicating. They may have several projects. They may be a multitasker. For some of you, this person might still be sort of leaving some sort of relationship here or experiencing difficulties in a current relationship, maybe. That could also be the case. They might even work from home or work locally somehow. But I do feel there's a strong sexual chemistry here between the both of you, Leo, in this relationship. I don't think you're going to be short on that. There could be a lot of adventure, okay, awaiting the bridge, moving on, moving forward, relocating, being in between two places. Maybe this person has a holiday home and a base somewhere. Maybe they're undergoing some sort of transformation of some kind when the two of you meet. But I feel like from the very first time you connect, Leo, it's going to be intense. It's going to be the butterflies in the stomach, you know, nervous energy around them. You always want to talk to them. You'll always want to communicate with them. So there's an excitement that's going to come from this. You're going to feel very excited to be around this person or to hear from them or just to see where things could go. So, I mean, I think you're in for a bit of a wild ride here with this next relationship. I really do. I feel like I want to say you need to strap yourself in, Leo, and hold tight because it's going to be a big one and it's going to be intense. But it'll be interesting to see what comes up in the extended, sort of what can be revealed about this person. But some of you already know this person. There's already some sort of familiarity. You've spoken before, you've seen them before. Maybe you're aware of them. Maybe they're a mutual friend. But for some of you, it's someone that's orbiting your life somehow, career-wise, maybe professionally, maybe through friendship circles, through the community, through the neighborhood. I feel that's quite poignant here, okay? I will leave your reading at that though, Leo, so thank you again so much for tuning in. I hope it's been enjoyable. Please feel free to leave behind a like, share, or subscribe. Otherwise, you're more than welcome to join me for the extended. So take care, Leo, and bye for now.